basically, like, I updated the program I used to stream, OBS, which thankfully I did not do on the kitten cam, or that would be down, and I'm not going to do that anytime in the near future if I can help it. Okay. But yeah, it took me about 4 hours to troubleshoot 3 separate issues that came from updating this software today. And then Amanda's been having issues with her email program. And then the banner thing over on the kitten cam, which it's good, right? It's still not, it didn't come back. All right, that looks good. Super exciting funzo times. All right. So on this program, somebody does that. They write a number. Show is this. Cam switch. Okay, so that should activate a command called cam switch. And is the issue that cam only FS? Okay, let's find that. This might be relatively easy. Or it might not be, and then I'm just gonna, if it's not, I'm just kidding. Okay. Oh. Okay. If message equals 1, do this. Ooh. Perhaps. Let me see this in action. Let's say 2. So if message equals 2, it should basically go bloop, but it's not. Why is it not? Huh. Is it because this command is... Hang on. Oh, did I just close that without saving it? I sure did. Okay, let's try it again. Potentially, it's just going to turn off all of the cameras. Nope, nothing. I'm leaving it. I will figure that out a different time. I don't like updates. Chrome has been trying to update most of this year, and I won't let it, although my PC hasn't wanted to do any system updates for a long time, so Chrome may not update even if I let it. I'm the same way. I feel like most people are the same way, where they're just like, no, I updated you 3 years ago. That's enough. Like, there should just be a point where it's like, F it. Let it exist the way it is. This is why Camera 5 is all messed up, because friggin' Chrome was like, we're not going to support Flash anymore, and that was what they used to originally program that. And so now that they don't support Chrome, or Chrome doesn't support Flash anymore, they had to make their own software that doesn't friggin' work. Like, just, which is, you know, great considering it is a security software. I'm sure that is, you know, something you want to freeze every day or so. Huh. Okay. Time for a Flash emulator. I don't even know if the, because basically what it did was previously create like a dynamic website that you just pull up locally. I don't even know if that exists anymore. So it wouldn't even tomorrow we'll do games again. I think we'll do games again. I might have to disable that channel point camp switch functionality since you guys actually apparently can't utilize it. It's weird. Let me take one more look at this thing. Is Flash still going to be around, just not on Chrome? I thought it was just ending. I think it's just ending. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's basically like global, like support of it is gone. So like, I don't think Adobe is going to support it anymore. What's up, people? Almost ready. Oh, that was weird. I could see my hand on the mouse in the playback playlist, and I was like, it's my hand on the mouse, but where's the mouse pad? Like, what? So wrong. Okay. Let's, man, it's been so long since I've done things. I'm still getting used to remembering my show stuff. The buttons, if you will. Did I press? No. If I press this, does this go away? Let's find out. Oh, it just goes into that, but apparently the playlist is still going. Oh, we'll figure it out. Or we'll update. Oh, no, that worked. It's just that it doesn't wipe it. Until then, good morning, everybody. How's it going? It's coffee morning time. I'm fully loaded. What? How y'all doing? There was a lot of nothing this morning. There was a lot of talk about this big report that was coming out. And then it sounds like not a lot was done. So unless this is just the precursor to a bigger thing, life is life. Let's keep moving on. How's it going, everybody? Anybody out there to this morning? There's a dog. Very loud dog. Hey. People are live streaming here. Where are you? Do you want to fight me? Oh, really? Shit's not right. Oh, man. Yeah, I think today we are... What is that? What does that do? It's one of those stream element buttons. Hey, Ormic, how's it going? Okay, that's a nothing. That's a big old nothing. Yeah, just gonna be fooling around and working on maybe getting some stream stuff set up for future shows, basically. I'm gonna fix this command that told me it was still going to the old command in just a minute. And then I'll track down more of those, but yeah. What's the latest? Let's see. It just bugs me to have those on screen. I want to go to here and nope. No. Where? Oh, you know what? I know where. Here. Let's just siphon through all of these. Okay. I think this is what I want. Yeah. So, yesterday I went for an ultrasound. It's basically like I'm on like a fix my body up kind of kick, speaking of kicking, I've kicked the thing and it made my camera shake, so that's nice. There we go. That's some good shakes. Steady. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Okay. Yeah. So, I've had psoriasis for a very, very, very long time, like 10, 20, 30, who knows? I may have had it my entire life and it just never flamed up until about 20 years ago. Like flamed up. I think that's cool. It sounds like I'm the Johnny Flame guy from comic books. Flame on! Oh, it burns. For the longest time, I had a really crappy doctor, and so I just never really did much with it, and he was very hard to understand, and there was a lot of issues with that doctor, honestly. Like, literally sat in the waiting room, the exam room, not the waiting room. The waiting room I sat in for 40 minutes to get into an exam room, which I sat in until closing time, so over an hour, at which point the doctor went, "Somebody's in here?" I pretty much never went back after that. Amanda finally found herself a new doctor because she had been going to the same one and was like, "I really like this doctor. You should, you should get it switched over." So eventually, months and months down the road, I was like, "Fine, I'm going to do this thing and we'll see what it is," and go in there. And so I went to Amanda's new doctor, which was such a night and day experience. They're like really clean private office area that is like the old one had graffiti on the windows and stuff. Like really imagine like the worst rundown piece of crap doctor's office you could. And that's what it was. And this new one is like all of those like futuristic Matt Damon movies. That's what this looks like. Like they got a special chair that shakes and does like, I don't know, it blows sounds in your butthole or something in the waiting room. It's only partially true. They literally have a fridge stocked with like, sodas and waters and like vitamin water kind of stuff for free, and a cappuccino machine, like just for free. All of this stuff. And I'm sure they bill your insurance company. "You took a water, that's $40. Maybe. And she's very nice, the doctor. We're like the same age. And she was like, "Yeah, we're going to get you like a blood test and this and that and this and this." And when my initial blood test came back, she was like, "So, some concerns about your liver. All of these things look great, like cholesterol and vitamins and blah, blah, blah." And she was like, "There's some issues. There's like obviously inflammation because psoriasis. And then my iron levels were low, a few other things along those lines that are all kind of connected." And then she was like, I'm kind of really concerned about your liver. So I'd like you to go, we're going to do more blood work, and I want you to go get an ultrasound. So I did the second round of blood work last week, and I had my ultrasound last night, which may have been the scariest ultrasound I've ever had in my life. Like, I swear I had, maybe it was an x-ray, but like I had an x-ray like a month ago or something, because I'm also doing this clinical trial for my psoriasis, which I may have to stop because my doctor is really concerned that there may be things in the pill that they're giving me that may affect my liver. But I have my next appointment with that company Thursday. Yeah. So I'm just going to go in and talk to their doctor and be like, "My doctor has some concerns about these things, and, are you monitoring my liver?" Because they do blood work every month as well. There's a lot of blood. I'm like constantly like, am I making enough blood? Literally giving blood twice a month in as many months, right? Like, do I have any more left? Do you? Ormic says I have psoriasis too. Do you really? Mine is primarily like the soles of my hands and my feet. Palms of my hands and soles of my feet. I get a little flare up on like my elbows and knees, and I'm pretty sure if I didn't have hair, that's all horrible. And then like just my right calf is the sort of traditional psoriasis. People are like, oh, it's like that thing that looks like horrible acne and scales. Like, it's just a little though. But it's gotten worse. Like it used to, that is the most recent development because it used to not be there at all. And I've done a bunch of different topical things, and that is like the most disappointing possible treatment because it doesn't do anything. Maybe for the first day or two, it does a little, but then your body seems to get used to it and it doesn't do anything, and you just have greasy hands, and you're like, well, now I can't touch anything for 20 to 30 minutes until my skin absorbs all of this stuff, which it does very fast, which is why I'm, looking at doing like a pill or my doctor was like, would you be interested in injectables? And I was like, I would not. Like, I've dealt with this for 20 years as is. I think I'm okay. Like, I don't need any more shots. I've had enough in the past couple of months. But yeah, I went to this ultrasound last night, and I was like, yeah, this will just be a quick, right? Like, it'll just be like 10 minutes. How long does an ultrasound take? I went with Amanda to, have the babies ultrasounded multiple times, and it's like, yeah, 10, 15 minutes. They're like, here we go. There's a baby. There's your heart. Listen to the sound. And then I'm like, yeah, all right. It was like a 45-minute. The minute I laid down on that thing, it was like 45 minutes. And I was like, I know they're not going to tell me anything because they're just techs, and this all has to go back to my doctor. And I'm like, what's happening? It's taking some, because they went over the same spots lots of times. Like, there were two people in there. There was a lady who was there when we walked in, and then the tech. And we sat down, and he starts going and does like, the front and then the right side, but back to the front, and like then I have to turn over, and it was like the back of the right side and all of that stuff. And then at some point they tag out and like switch, and the girl comes over and she's like, all right, I'm gonna do the rest of it. And I was like, what's happening? What's going on? And I can only barely see the screen, so I can't really see much of anything. And everything just looks like nothing because nothing has a face. Well, I don't know what I have a vague idea of what a liver looks like, but not on an ultrasound. You're only seeing splices of things. But yeah, and then so she goes over like all the front stuff again, and then I roll over the other side, and she has the other kidney and my spleen, and I'm like, any minute now, somebody's going to go, what the fuck? Like, that's what I was like, what is happening? And they kept having you do like this breathe deep and hold your breath thing to like the very limits of my ability to do that. And I was like, how much more time gets added if I fucking breathe during this? Because I don't want to do it anymore. But yeah, then it was done, and they were like, all right, your doctor will have results in 5 to 7 days. I was like, okay, pretty cool story, bro. I'll catch you later. So, yeah, so we'll see how that goes. How was that? But yeah, anyway, so yeah, fingers crossed that we caught whatever this is early enough with the liver. I've done a lot of changes. I do not drink alcohol at all anymore, where I was like having like a beer or a whiskey almost every night, every other night, basically. So I've cut out all alcohol, at least for the first 3 months, till we have some knowledge of what's happening. Because like if they're like, well, it's a slippery slope at this point, well then I'm just gonna drink again. No, I'm just kidding. So cut all that out. I've been eating a little more on the red meat and vitamin C side, because you need the vitamin C to absorb the iron from the meat. And then like I used to just basically do like a bagel or an English muffin as my breakfast, and I've switched over to primarily doing like an egg sandwich, which is still like the bagel, but now there's an egg on it, with like some good fats like avocado and stuff like that. Although today I skipped all that due to laziness and just had an English muffin, but I'm probably gonna go make an egg sometime between now and lunch and do that. So yeah, that's the health report. Wish me luck. Oh God. Anyway, what else? Alrighty. So yeah, let's see. We got some things to update on my bot apparently. Oh, this never logged in. Let's do that. And hey Means, what's going on? What the fudge? Okay. Oh, now I gotta check my email. Hang on. Side quest. And then I'll fix the command stuff. Also, so in other news... Hang on. Let me focus on what I'm doing, and then I'll other news y'all. By the way, for those who don't know, I do multicast to about 8 different platforms, so if I reply to people you don't see in your chat, that's what's going on, and if I'm not replying to you in your chat, try and find a platform that I am replying to, tell me which one you're on talking to me, and I will try and fix it. I think I can see everything, though. Unless I'm streaming somewhere that I just didn't realize I was streaming to. Yeah, okay. What was I going to say? Let's put this here. It's just the voices in your head. You are the voices in my head. You are the voices in my head. Do, 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 do. Man, I keep knocking that camera. There is just no space here. What was I in other news? And then I did something and it all went away. Oh, right. So yeah, for those who don't know, back in May we had a house fire. Before it was cool. Wow. And so just the other day we signed up to a like a legal clinic for like California housing rights and stuff, which I'd been meaning to do for some time. But it says too soon. It's all too soon. But yeah, so I got on this housing clinic and it was cool because I thought it was just going to be this big Zoom of like 50 people asking a million questions, and I'd be like, but I gotta. But they actually pair you off into these like breakout rooms, so you're one-on-one with, I think, an attorney. Technically never asked if she was officially an attorney. It was through a law office, but she may have been like a, what do you call it when you're like a practicing student at a law firm, but not actually an attorney yet. It may have been that situation, but like, so she asked a bunch of questions, and then I, told her the situation, and I was like, we also have these questions prepared, so I gave her all of our questions, and then she was like, okay, I'll be right back. So she went to like talk to a supervisor or maybe someone who was more specialized in Los Angeles, because she was based in Bay Area, and then basically came back with answers that everything seems to be in our favor. Like, since the house was not demolished, like totally destroyed, because it only went down to the studs and they are fixing it up, we should have first rights to if we want to move back in. They cannot raise the rent on us. So when they told us that it would have to probably be at the market value, that was a lie. What was the other thing? I don't know. But anyway, they had sent us our initial security deposit back, and we were like, is it okay if we cash this check, or does that legally absolve us from something? And she was like, no, you cash that check, just make sure you reiterate to them that you are still interested in moving back into the house. And I was like, done and done. We've already done that. We have it in, like, I believe, email and text form, but we're going to send another email before we cash the check. I told Amanda, like, straight out write something in the notes on the check that says intent to move back. We're going to make this paper trail as long as possible. So if they're out there watching this, we're coming back. So God, that would be just utterly amazing if like we can actually get back in there with the same deal, and we don't have to reapply. Like, we are the existing tenants as far as all of that goes. So yeah, it was a really good call, and I think we're actually going to get the house back, which I was starting to feel like that's a pipe dream. It's not going to happen, and if it happens, it's going to be twice as expensive. But it sounds like it's just a waiting game at this point. I drove by the house a few days ago. I didn't stop to look in the windows, but from what I could see, it did not look like any work had been done since the last time we were there, which was they had torn up all the floors and the walls and the ceiling and just tore it down to the studs. So yeah, I don't know what's happening right now. I also have a sinking feeling that because of the disaster in Los Angeles, that there's going to be like a bidding war between construction crews just to do stuff in general. So it may just take even longer at this point. But beyond that part, I'm very optimistic about all the other stuff. So here's hoping. All right. Okay, now I'm going to fix things. Oh, and also I may have a lead on a job. It's all coming up, Millhouse. All right. By the way, does anybody here use Substack? Everyone keeps talking about Substack, and I've been like, I don't really feel like adding more platforms, but if it's actually something people use, then I would consider it. I don't think I need to do this on screen. I'm just going to try and update some commands. So we go to Stream Deck. Golly. And if I look at this one and go to this one, this runs this. Okay. And this runs the... That's correct. Okay. Probably helps if I don't cover the chat with that. Yeah. Okay, so this goes to... Okay. So if I do this right, this should just be this. And... Okay, that's that. Okay. And then this one. Okay. Okay. So those should all be good. Oh, do I not have the overlay on for the game? Turn that on. I do also want to make a button that hides that. Trying to do a lot more like recording stuff. Is that what I want? Or do I want this? Let's go with that. Where I have like a clean screen. I forgot this time thing was up here, but that's probably fine. And the game, I don't know. Well, the ticker's working now. The walls looks okay. I think it's working again. So as long as that holds true, I'm going to just let it be for now. As is. Like, I don't think there's any major bugs here. There's some aesthetic things that could be better. But yeah, for the most part, I think the game is working. Like, that's really delayed, but... So yeah, I will, if there's any major issues, I'll get it back up to running order, but eventually, I'm not going to update it, I'm not going to add to it. Ultimately, I am going to move it to my own, I don't know if software is the right word, but I'm going to create my own app. Or I technically have started to create the self-hosted app, if you will. I was trying to get it to work on my website and ran into issues there. But worst case scenario, I can just run it locally on this PC, I think. I was able to run it on my Mac, and then I was like, why did I build this on the Mac? This was a dumb idea. It was just something that I was fooling around with at the time. And I was like, let's see if I can do this. And then I did it, and I was like, well, now it needs to be on the PC. I'm a little less confident about that kind of stuff. So we'll check it out. Oh, I also programmed it where you just can't beat me. I am the king. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing has changed. Okay. Do I have any more commands along these lines in here? Let's go home. Kick in. This. Okay, there we go. That does that and that. That's PGZ. That also goes to that one. That's weird. Let's take a look at all of our pages here. I wish you could... Oh, you're going to siege attack me? I wish you could label these pages on the stream deck. Okay. Because sometimes, man... let's go to games on stream. Yeah, okay, this is where things are. Chat, Gartech, okay. Alright, and what does this do? So this runs... Oh, because it's game, not a show. But is that an action group? The selected command cannot be edited. Let's see. Alright, so I do believe that is already an action group, so that's good. Except I cannot find it, and that's bad. Huh. Set. The gamer! Oh yeah, I was gonna do a thing. Let me see if I can find the fire map stuff. And we'll go over all of that. Yes, it rained in LA. And it wasn't too bad, at least in my area. Like it rained for a while, but it was never like a hard downpour, and I think that's where we would have really run into issues of like mudslides and flash floods, but I don't think it really got that bad. I haven't seen anything about anything along those lines, so I think it was all beneficial and not detrimental. I think it... Oh, wait. Maybe. I haven't really... Maybe up in... Okay. Let's do a thing. But yeah, that was the concern. So let's throw this over here and this over here. Might have some news to check out. Okay. I'm going to hide the game for just a second here. And I pull up this other screen. Let's do this. And actually go to reaction. Float this over here. Capamon. The game still works. I'm just taking it off screen for now. So, yeah, we just had a decent amount of rain in Los Angeles. The LA fires, for anyone who doesn't know, they were still going on. They have not been completely contained yet, but they were getting a lot of progress done. We still have 3. This one here is a different one. This was the original Hearst fire, and then this is the Hughes fire, which got out of control recently. But everything's up in the 90s as far as containment. Eaton's almost completely contained at 99. Hughes is 98. Palisades, it's 95. This border fire is the one in San Diego. So I don't know if they got rain down there, but that one's at 74. So that's all looking really good. I haven't really checked on all of this, but the big concern with the rain was, since all the vegetation had burned up, now we're... it's more than just since all the vegetation has burned up. Also because the land has been so dry for so long, it doesn't absorb the water as easily. So if there's just a lot of rain, that's when you start to get flash flood issues, which lead to like mudslides. Or if there's a hard rain, then instead of being absorbed, it chips away at the soil even worse. And again, mudslides and all of the like. And so I just pulled this up. Oh no, okay, it doesn't. Maybe I clicked on the wrong thing. There was something here that mentioned mudslides. It is that link, but which implies after flooding mudslides. So I actually hadn't heard anything about mudslides or flooding happening. And where I was, the rain was like, they said it was 2 inches, and it never seemed to get real heavy where we were. So I don't know. I haven't heard any reports of any of that other stuff, but it seems like it was all beneficial. The gamer asks, but where's Bel Air located? So Bel Air is right around. So here's Beverly Hills, and then Bel Air is like in between Beverly Hills and the evacuation area here. So right off the 405, which is that main north-south freeway that goes from like, the Santa Monica, Hollywood area. Hollywood's like this way, Santa Monica's that way, into the valley. So it goes up over the mountain to meet the 101 here, and then down to the 10 here. So yeah, Bel Air's is this bit. I could probably zoom in. Can I make this bigger? I can. Ah! Hey, there's my house. If I was the Fresh Prince. I hope Bel Air did get some luck. I mean, yeah, I think they're doing okay. I haven't really heard anything. But this is all fantastic, because like this is the evacuation areas. These used to go like all the way down to the mountain edge, and then right around here it popped up a little bit over the freeway, and then it went back down. Is that Topanga? No, this is Topanga. So I think it went back down like here, and it went kind of over to this Malibu area and kind of over east to this area. So yeah, this is just a huge, huge improvement on this whole LA fire situation. Yeah. So I don't know if I think we're supposed to get more rain soon, but I don't know when that happens. So hopefully, this will all be completely done and in the past in the next few days, and we can move on to whatever chaos comes from the rebuilding phase, because it ain't gonna be easy. But it is what it is. The gamer says, Google told me 77 or 72 or so I asked. Oh, containment? I mean, it was a few days ago. But yeah, this I think is the best map. I mean, there's the Watch Duty app that I think is like the best source, and Amanda has that, and I, due to my own peace of mind, could not bring myself to install that. Plus my phone is really, really, really full. But yeah, this is the map that I was using is fire.ca.gov/incidents. So yeah, that has been pretty good. It's also got like the winds and the perimeters and the evacuation areas and the smoke and the haze and all these indicators. So it's really cool. I'm honestly kind of shocked that that this number for the fatalities has stayed so low still. I really thought, I mean, I know it's not completely contained, it's not completely out. So there's a lot of sort of sifting through the rubble to go, 16,000 structures. There's a lot of sifting through the rubble yet to come, and I feel like that number is going to jump. But I am kind of surprised that it is still as low as it is. So knock on wood that is what it is, give or take a little bit. Anyway. Yeah, that's your LA fire report as of January 28th, Tuesday. Oh, God. Close that out. Okay. Yeah, I'll throw that in the chat if anybody's really interested. Where's my thingamabobble? Fire map. Alright, that's the fire map that I was using. That's the one I like. Share the wealth. Did Means leave? Oh, no, there she is. I couldn't see her for a second. All right. Hello. Oh, I'll turn the... yeah, let's do this. We'll turn the King of the Hill game back on. And let's see what I can do as far as making a button that makes that whole thing faster. Tempted to put it in here. Okay. There is like the off chance that at some point I want to do recording stuff that directly involves this, but maybe we'll hit that when we hit that. I want to, I think, hard code these things into this. So let's, I guess, put it in the command. Or do I not have a command in this one? I don't. Okay. So we'll go OBS, and then we're going to do source visibility. And this is going to be KOTH hide, overlay, KOTH big. All right. And then this one shows it. So wait a second. Yes, that is correct. Boom Poet over on YouTube. Hello, man. How have you been? Just wanted to pop in to say hi. Hi! How's it going? How's the stuff? Oh, I got a double chat. I accidentally clicked it when it scrolled. Cooly. All right. I'm just doing some maintenance on my stream. All right, I think I can copy that and paste that, and we're gonna do the other one, which is what, Capamon. All right, and this is cat, and copy that, put that over here, paste that here. All right, great. So that's all tied to that button. So eventually I'll be like, oh crap. Actually, now that I think about that, I want that to happen before it does all of the other things. So let me just throw those to the top of this, just so I have that buffer of a thing. Can I put a slight pause on? The gamer over on Twitch asks, any news or knees on Bonita? I have not heard anything recently on Bonita. But if you join us on the Saturday chat over on Cute Avalanche, I will, try and remind me to ask Amanda. I'm sure Means will remind me, and I'll see if she has any news. I have been wanting to have her reach out to all of the people that we've adopted to, just to get sort of a update for the start of the year, and all the chaos in the world kind of let it go. So that was my intention. I was hoping to reach out to everybody and be like, tell us what's going on with your cat. We have this whole community that would love updates and pictures and videos. So, yeah, I'll try and write an email for Amanda to send to people, and hopefully we'll get some updates and maybe some pictures. I can't imagine people are really going to send us videos because it just takes too much effort, but pictures people do. Yeah, I don't think the people that got Bonita ever did like an Instagram or anything, or if they did, I don't know it. There's a few people out there who have been pretty active on Instagrams with different cats, but I don't remember their names offhand. I do have it all, like whenever I find those, I have them on a sheet that's over on my the other PC for Cute Avalanche. Okay, so I made that work. So now when I go to record stuff, these will go away, and then when I'm done, they come back. The gamer says, I remember I followed when Bonita gave birth. Right on. Yeah, I think a lot of people did because we were like featured on Mixer at that time. Like they put us right on the homepage, so we got a lot of followers from that. You were on Mixer, right? The gamer was, yeah, you were a Mixer person, right? I'm sad, man. We had like 10,000 followers on Mixer or more. I think it was 12,000 before they ultimately shut down. And so few people like followed us over to Twitch. And I'm like, literally, I feel like it was 100 people. Not that we haven't surpassed that number at this point of like the original 10,000 we had on Mixer, but there's got to be so many people out there that are like, oh, I used to like that cat stream. Oh, well. And now we're everywhere. But I'm sure they'll find us. Maybe they have, and I just don't know it. We did have a few very active people over there that I've never seen again, like Ghost Machine and I don't know. I might be getting confused. Turner, I think, was Turner just on Twitch, or was Turner from Mixer? I feel like Turner was Mixer. I don't know. Anyway, it's not like we have anything super cool going on right now. It kills me that we're not doing a live feed with cats. But Amanda was so really ready to be on a break from the stream being in our bedroom that when we moved to this apartment, she was like, just don't set it up. So like I was going to do it with just the house cats, but she kind of did not want to do that in this very small space. Bobby, welcome back over on YouTube. Says there's so much garbage on X. I won't call it that, except for when I'm reading. But yes, every time I open Twitter, I have this rule that if I find myself getting anxious or mad or any negative kind of emotion, I immediately close it. And it's just like, it's done. It is so, I'm so much better. I used to be on Twitter for hours on end, a good majority of my day was probably scrolling Twitter, and now I maybe have it down to 5 minutes a day. Like, I'm really close. I'm never going to delete my account or anything because I don't want somebody else taking my name, kind of thing. But also, who knows what happens in the future if somebody else finally takes it back and makes it friendly again. So I will never delete my account, but I am real close to just getting removing the app from my phone entirely and just posting to it through scheduled posts on my, other things, like using something where I don't look at the feed, which sucks for anyone who's over there because I won't be replying to comments, but it is what it is. Where did that go? You had a follow-up thing, but anyway, there it is. Boom Poet, yay, says, cats are always added value, definitely. And again, for anyone who doesn't know, we have a live stream and a channel called Cute Avalanche, which we've had for the last 7 years, as Amanda and I, my wife and I, have been cat fosters. We've fostered over 180 cats and kittens, and for the last 7 years, we'd been live streaming our foster cats for the world to see on a variety of platforms, including whichever one you're watching on right now, to everyone who's out there, under Cute Avalanche. But last May, we had a house fire and had to move to this apartment, and our lease will not really let us do the fostering here. We're only supposed to have 2 cats already. So, yeah. It is what it is. But it does run a playlist of our past cats. So, yes, cats always add value. Bobby over on YouTube says, do you ever scroll on your Twitter feed and see all the videos? I don't watch a lot of videos over on Twitter for all of the reasons I said. And then you just repeated this. Okay. I'm sure I see them occasionally. For the most part, I have volume off on Twitter. And again, by the time I've gotten to video, I've probably already given up and been like, oh, right, this place sucks. And I leave. I spend a lot more of my time on Blue Sky and TikTok while it's around. And I'm trying to spend a lot more time on YouTube or just not on the internet. Like, I pretty much just have gotten to the point where I'm 95% making content and 5% consuming content on a good day. There's days where I fall into the TikTok trap. And it's a better trap. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I might have to go make that egg sandwich in a little bit. Also, what? DeGamer, try doing the ! collect function. Because the bar is green, you should be able to collect taxes on the chat. Getting that capitalism in here. I gotta fix this situation. This desk is like resting right up on this tripod, and I'm just like making that camera bounce. By the way, I have not looked at this in a very long time, but what is... Bobby says, I never had Twitter. Was Twitter like this? I mean, Twitter is X. And Twitter was nice. Twitter was a great little place where you could actually have some interesting conversations. Boom Poet says, deleting a bunch of social media. I went through some old pics and I found some of my trip to California like 15 or more years ago, and we hung out. I actually just came across those pictures in my hard drive like recently. Like every once in a while, I will look back through a hard drive and I don't remember what the folder is, but I never organize those into my media drive. I have like a drive where it's all by date. And every once in a while, I find that folder on that hard drive, and I must come across that 5 times a year. So it's pretty fresh in my mind. I'll have to post some to Blue Sky. I'm sure you have different pictures as well. So yeah, I'd be curious to see what you have. What was I just looking for? Okay. I wanted to see if my old... Where is it? Go here. Maybe it's here? Oh, wait a second. This is the Vikings. This is a bug, is it puts my picture and then the Vikings take over. No, really? I didn't attack recently? Or is it really that delayed? No, it's the Vikings. Okay. So for anyone who doesn't know, I coded this little stream game, which you can play on Twitch through channel points, on Trovo through spells, go into the custom spells, and on YouTube, I believe you just do ! attack. It's been a while, so I'll have to check if that even works for the YouTube folks. All right, let's. But if I'm over here, what's funny is because I am ever present on all of the chats, I could actually technically play against myself on different platforms. So I wonder if I can do... No. Oh, can I not... If I do this... Who, what now? Did I actually did that? Cool. I'm going to test this out. We'll have the bot try... Oh, no, that's the wrong function. What is it then? Oh, maybe it's attack hill or something. King of the hill. Is it this one? Yeah, that's not it. Well, shoot. I don't remember how the folks on YouTube play this. Apologies. I'll have to find it. It might be in my hill rules. Let's check that out. It's been a while. I've been trying to get this back in action. Because like the bot that I used to do this had a major update that broke a lot of it. So let's take a look at the rules page and see if... No, let's do this a different way. Let's see if I have actual mention of how YouTube and Trovo play. Nope, I don't. So that's cool. I'll have to get back and check that out. My YouTube's been so dead lately that I just let that aspect of this go away because I didn't think anyone was gonna friggin' do it. But we'll get it. We'll get it back in working order. Okay. Yeah, I've been putting a lot of effort into bringing my YouTube channel back to some sort of life. I'm not sure what its fate really is right now, but I've been recording a lot of videos in the hopes of doing some very basic vlogs. For the past year or so, my friend John Lacey and I have been doing a podcast on Fridays, but we have decided to stop doing that due to quality issues. Like somewhere in the move, my internet shifted from fiber internet to AT&T Air, which is a big suck. It's a terrible service, which is disappointing because I had AT&T Fiber previously, and that was fantastic. And I'm paying almost the same amount of money for really the worst service ever. But yeah, so we decided to stop doing our podcast and focus on our own things in the meantime. Hopefully, I get to move back into the house. We get AT&T Fiber again, and we can carry on with our original show. I don't know if John's going to want to. There was a point where it was like we're saying the same things over and over and over and over again, but maybe. But yeah, as far as my channel goes, I'm probably going to continue to make that sort of content creator live streaming content on Friday streams. And I'm just kind of, these next few weeks figuring out what I want to do here. Playing a lot of Magic the Gathering because that's what's easy for me. And just doing chats like this. So, yeah, if there were things that I did on my channel that as videos or even live streams you liked in the past, let me know. Because, yeah, right now it's very up in the air what I want to focus on. It's easiest to just do absolutely this, but, I don't know. I don't know how interesting that always is. I've done a lot of things like the weird news and the sketch videos and just a bunch of different stuff. And I kind of, we're going to get into serious mode. I stopped doing the weird news. I kind of stopped doing all of my content because life got crazy and I got really busy. But, when I thought I had some time to come back to it, weird news was always the thing that I liked doing the most. I thought it was fun. It was funny. It was very collaborative. I got to work with lots of different people like Dorian Deck and Tazon Day and Jason Horton and people who went on to do bigger and better things that at the time weren't anybody. It was pretty cool. So it was like, that's always kind of a project that I think is awesome and I would, like to do again. But on the internet, the sort of world of news got so polarized and so scare tactic-y and all of these things that and the line between satire and reality got so blurred that I was like, I don't want to feed into this anymore, and I don't want to put something out there that, could be taken wrong or looked at and been like, look, see, this thing says these things. Not that any of the things we did were misinformation or disinformation or deliberately trying to mask as the truth in any way, shape, or form. It was always, I think, always very clearly comedy in the sense of The Onion, but even more so, because I think there's times where The Onion hits that line of oh, well, that could be true, right? Whereas I think we took a true story and did more of a weekend update, here are the jokes now. And I always liked that aspect of it, but it got really hard to find joy in that whole process. So I kind of stopped making the weird news, but I wonder if, I wonder if we can do it again and have it be clear that it is jokes and funny for the sake of being funny without it being polarizing. And that's my biggest concern is, we just have to find the right topics. And that's a lot of work. That's a lot of extra work. And steer clear of any of the sort of traditional garbage that's out there. So I don't know. Maybe it'll come back. But again, yeah, if there's things I used to do on my channel, let me know. I'd love to know what stuff you liked for anyone who's out there. And I'll try and do more. Okay, I think I need to go make myself lunch, so I'm going to take like a 10-minute break. What is this? Hang on. No, that's old. Boom Poet. Bring back the battle of the YouTube non-stars. That's funny because I just got a notification that I own the URL for that, and I just got the notice that I need to renew it or let it go. And I was really thinking about letting it go. I don't know if I can make that work again. Like, I mean, it would be cool because for me, it's all views. Like, it's pretty much a good way to just make views. But I don't know that I have the connections to the community anymore. But maybe, I mean, I can try, I suppose. I think that project to be 10, 12, 16 people that were all in a similar stage, I might do that. That was a lot of fun. I did like that. So yeah, that's a good suggestion. And now I have to pay that $40. Technically 80, because I have 2 different URLs for it. Oh, I can do the thing. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Collect. The bot, she is thinking about it. What happened here? Check commands. Is it just really delayed? It's not doing anything. All right, before I run off to get food, I want to see if this did any kind of call out, and it doesn't look like it did. Also, Boom Poet says getting... How come that's not going on screen? What the heck? Everything's having an issue. There we go. Getting... God dang it. No, this. Getting back to work. Have a good lunch. All right. Take care. Thanks for stopping in. And, yeah, I should be here tomorrow, same time. All right. Let me take a quick look at my Discord for some stuff. Okay. All right, I'm going to step out, go make... I mean, I guess I could just do it. No, I don't have that set up on this phone. I was going to say I could probably just take you guys with me, but I can't. So I am ill-prepared for this. Step out, make some lunch, and I will be back as soon as possible. It could be 5 to 10 minutes, but please stick around. Leave those windows open. And I still didn't do the collect feature function on here. So I'm going to try that one more time. Feel free to play the game. Okay. Sorry, I decided not to eat on camera because I was like, that's gonna take too long. Or be too messy. How's it going? Did this game freeze? Seems like, I don't know, means did it work when you tried to do your thing? Because I don't see anything in the chat. You want to try it again? Anyway. Okay. Oh, that needs to go to a different thing. Okay, what is it? 12:30. I think I might do some magic. Seems like everybody has gone off to do their own thing. But I'm going to do some Magic the Gathering, and then I got to pick the girls up from school. I guess I have about an hour. Whoa, okay. Oh, hey, Ormic. Okay, well, it's got both overlays happening on it. That's interesting. Let's turn this one off. And then, well, we're uploading stuff. All right. Let's go back to this because it is updating software. And we'll do that in a minute. Where is this thing? Yeah, okay. Is it? Is it starting? Something's happening. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's give that a minute. I'll go over when it's fully up. I want to take a look at, yeah, that's doing its thing. Okay. don't know what's going on with the King of the Hill game. Anybody want to try attacking the hill? I can see if it's going. The collect function doesn't seem to be working. But, alright. Anyway, here we are. Okay. Mission for the day. Cast 20 black spells, which, ironically, I have, excuse me. Been working on a black deck. So yeah, yesterday, on a whim, I exported my card list from this deck because I was like, it's better than it was, but can we make it even better? And I put it into an AI that gave me most of the changes that I implemented and put into this new version of the deck. I'm not so sure I'm happy with it. I think I want to add one more swamp. It told me to get rid of a couple and add these other lands, but it's felt a little slow, a little sluggish. Maybe I just had some bad draws last night. But yeah, we're gonna go and nope, get out of there. Give this a shot and play some historic with this deck. We'll see how it goes. And we'll try and whittle away at our 20 black spells for the day. Oh, happy, happy, joy, joy. I have played against this person in the past. That doesn't mean I remember what they have, but alright, this is a good amount of land. I can do both of these. Oh, that's not a land. I can do this. And this. So first turn, third turn. Okay, let's see what we get in the middle. This looks like, yeah, we're about the same size, so that's cool. Come on. Okay, that's nice as well. I'm gonna get that out next turn instead of the priest. I love me a bloodthirsty aerialist with the thing there. What does that do? Beginning of your end step, if you've gained... Okay, this is a griffin deck. Interesting. Okay, so he's playing tokens with slight amount of counter creation probably. But we're doing life gain tokens. So he's going to start making griffins, but this will be bigger than those griffins. Hopefully I am just faster. He's got to get those 3 life gains. So we're going to whittle away at his life while making her bigger. And in less than a minute, the game is lost. Really, dude? Like, come on, have some dignity. I would play this deck down to 10. Once I'm at 10, I would give up. But, alright, I'm going to do 3. I'm going to take... I hadn't even put this out yet. I mean, it's 3 damage. Then it would be 4, then 5, then 6. At the point where I'm at 5 or 6 and you have nothing to block with, like you can't pull this griffin thing off and doubling it, then maybe quit. But geez, ridiculousness. Okay, I only got what, 1 spell out of there? 1 spell out of my 20? Good lord. Okay, I just need to check something real quick. Oh, that's not where that happens. Where does that happen? I'm gonna make this think go to here. All right, claim that. I just got to take a quick look at one thing. Okay, this goes to cancel. Today is 28th. Let's organize this by date. Okay. That should be fine. And yeah. Oh, I did actually cast 2 spells. 2 black spells. All right, so chalk up 1 win for the AI created deck. I still don't know that I have a lot of faith in it. All right, here we go. All right, that's good. 3 land is a good start on this. Kind of a similar starting hand. We got this. If I can get a 4th, this would be good to get me some extra cards. And we got Herb. We don't have Fountain to start, but this is a big deck, so potentially we have a little bit of time to make some connections happen. That's is what it is. That's fine. I don't care. I don't really want to be able to casting this on my second turn if that's the only option I have, because my hand will be too full. That's nice, so that's very much the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I can't do it. Once I can play something, I will be ready to play this card to get my other cards. Oh, it's a cat deck. All cats. This is a deck that I've theorized a cat deck, but let's see what they got. Okay. Oh, another one of those. Fantastic. Love it. All right. We got stuff going on, so I'll probably put this out next turn, unless I want to put the second one out. Does this gain? If I draw a land, we'll put out the enchantment that's going to grow her. Otherwise, I'll put out this to grow her. And then on the next turn, I'll put out the other. Okay, cool. So we're going to do this. And I will just straight out attack with it. I'm okay to take that 2 points back. More cats. This is a lot more cats. And those cats get lifelink and bigger, so I'm going to have to become defensive for a little bit. All right. Let's throw out another one of these. And no attacks at this time. I might have wanted to do this, but that's okay. All right. All right, good. This is working. He can't really attack without a loss. Unless he has a enchantment or instant to make his cats bigger. He does have a lot of mana going on, so if he did attack, I would probably just let it through this time around so that next turn I could prepare to do this. That I don't like. That's big. What'd it do? If 1 or more tokens would be created, 3 times that many tokens are created. So that is a goodbye. Goodbye. No. Transform temple activated. Okay. I'm going to just hold steady here. So now what does this do? No attacks. Transform temple of Zivility activated only if you have 3 or more creatures. Wait, only if you have attacked with 3 or more creatures. And it transforms back into that thing? Ah, frick. That's annoying. Okay. I think I'll be okay to deal with that in future turns. Because I'm almost that big. I need to start working on getting... I think I need to put her out. But I don't have a lot of mana right now. I don't like this. Okay. I am going to block with this one. That could be a 6. I'm just going to block with the 1 and see what happens. Oh man, I wish I had put this on that. He might pretty much have me. Which is problematic. That thing's back. That was a little too late. Yeah, I don't think I have this. I think that is game. If he attacks with everything, I'm pretty much screwed. My hope is that... I mean, I'm really just casting spells so I can get through my 20. Little slow. Little slow there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have drawn those extra cards earlier. Like something in there could have like helped me out, but he was duplicating pretty fast. I'm not sure I could have done that better. Oh. Bloop, bloop, bloop. All right, we're at 8. And okay, Crow 73. Well, I assume we were born in the same year. Old people fighting. Why isn't that working? Okay, these are duplicates I can only play one of, so this is kind of a weird start. This is that new land. Draw a card then. Okay. So next turn we're going to go with... I might actually go with this guy just because I can only play one of them. So if he's got stuff that's going to do anything, then that's the card to have it done on. Why isn't that working? Okay. Swampy Swamp. Get this out. Also, short deck here. bare minimum of cards. He is probably going to act fast and brutally. Here we go. Something's up. No? Okay. Interesting. I think we need to get rid of this. Whew. So that next turn we can play those. Beep. What is his ability? Is 5? Okay. I do have it. And that's good. Oh, that's not what I want. I don't have another swamp? Okay, we'll put this out, and then we'll get her out. No attacks. This is the indestructible, and this is the death touch. Ugh. Enters. Put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the... God damn it. Well, he only has one card, and it's this Hydra land. Okay. Okay, if I play this, I could play this, but I wouldn't be able to get this. So, we're just going to play this, and we're going to death touch this guy. And that's how that's going to go down. I am going to take a bunch of damage this turn. I'm going to lose my lifelink ability. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm blocking with that guy. Okay. We'll worry about that Hydra when we need to. So far, we're outpacing it with growth. Okay. Death touch. I'm gonna... That was your whole game? This one card was your whole game? You gave up? Dude was about to hit me for 8 damage still. That's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like... Whatever, dude. Whatever. Yay, I won. Sorry, there's just something on my end that's not working correctly. So weird. Alright, we'll see what happens now. I'm only at 13. Alright, let's do it again. Alright, I mean, it's doing better today than it did yesterday. Not any major noticeable differences in the gameplay at this point. Alright, facing off with Andre 6000, who, I guess Andre has doubled in value. Got twice as much Andres. And, yeah, using my AI-generated, or AI-tweaked deck, I should say. Alright, I can get this guy out, and maybe I get another land, which gets this out. I I do have the ability to lifelink, but I don't have an innate ability for it, and I don't really want lifelink on any of these creatures. So, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Okay. Do this guy. And he has first strike, so me attacking with that does nothing. I'm probably going to take that 3 damage if he hits. What's he do now? What does he do? Target creature can't block. And so he made a thing. I'm not going to block. Okay. Can make my vampires bigger. And that is a vampire. So I think I will do that. And if he goes to attack this, I will block with this. Okay. And that's life-linked. So that starts my whole thing. Get that going. I'm going to gain back my 3. He's slowly growing. +1/+1 first. Damn. Well, shit. I don't even think I get the 3 from that. I need that thing that lets me get my guys back. I want that guy back. This first strike thing kills me. Literally, it kills me. And there goes my planeswalker. Okay. And annoyingly, I had a chance to take that guy out with this, and I went for the other path. That could be game right there. This is going to be too slow. Hold on, Hope. Nope, this is the wrong card. I thought this was the other card. It is not. Okay. No. All I want here is for him to keep making this the unblockable thing. So he's just not doing other stuff. Okay. I'm going to have to take the hit on that. I just don't know, man. Okay, I'm probably going to have her block that thing. If he lets me. There's a chance that he won't. Really just need a spell that gets rid of that card. Gonna take it. Now what we're gonna do, this next turn I can attack and life gain for 3. So that'll come back into play. Does it come back tapped? Damn it, it does. If he does something here, I could be fucked. That is probably game. Unless I draw a direct kill spell. Is it? Oh, and he may have just killed. That's all. Like, there's a slight chance I could have pulled a card that would have saved my ass, but the next 2 turns were me losing all of my creatures one by one without being able to do any damage to him. And I think that's game. Am I still streaming? Let's see. Let's see if I'm still on. And if I am. And that is on them, I guess. View channel. Oh, I think it's me. No, this says live. Can we reconnect? Did my opponent reconnect? It'll be funny here. Magic the Gathering servers, you could do the funniest thing right now and time out my opponent. Mean says, seems like your stream just restarted, so maybe your internet dropped for a second. Okay, it was on my end. That sucks. Alright, I think we have to call it. Doesn't seem to be reconnecting for real, so let's concede. I may have to force quit. I'm not even sure it's catching any of this. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, what is it? 1 o'clock. I gotta leave closer to 2. All right, so a little bit under an hour. Okay, let's do it again. While that is restarting, I'm going to take a look at my new/old project. Let's do this. Wow, that's still working? All right, hold on. Something's messed up with my Stream Deck. And this function is not doing some things correctly. Well, that is what it should be. I wonder if there's a way to directly, let's try this, directly start it instead of doing the hotkey. No, I don't see that option. All right. That's unfortunate because I'm not paying enough attention for that to be malfunctioning and to fix it on the fly. Okay, but yeah, so I'm gonna go to here. So this is what I'm spending my time on with all of these Magic the Gathering clips, is I'm trying to bring back this this old channel, PGZ Cast, or Pizza Games and Zombies. And I'm just putting all of these clips up here of the games, the independent bouts. I just started yesterday, so there it is, completely dead. And then boom, we hit 14, which is about as good as I can expect. Second video went out. No, second video goes out in 2 hours. So this is just more of the same. That's nice. Although that's got to be me viewing that. Did it go out already? Schedule. No. That's the only one. Okay. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm working on this old channel and my channel and seeing if I can get either of them active enough that they can get into the YouTube Partner Program. My SamProof channel on YouTube has the required subscriber count, but I just need the 4,000 hours of watch time, whereas this channel it basically might as well be new. 230 subscribers and 0.4 hours of watch time. So it's really just an experiment in do I know my shit? Like, do I know what I'm talking about? All of the things that, I've absorbed over the years, can I make it work? So we'll see. If I can make this channel pop off, that would be impressive, because I think a gaming niche channel, especially in this style, is relatively hard to stand out. So it's going to be a lot of like strong thumbnails and titles and just finding that audience. So not strictly just putting it out on YouTube. I have to find where people are coming from. Which, speaking of, let's take a quick look how the 6 people that have found this. Not subscribers. I don't think it's got the information I need just yet, because again, it's only been a day. Trends? I'm sure there's no, this is just thoughts on more stuff. I do like board game stuff, so that was the original intention of this channel. Maybe I'll make some stuff that way as well. But alright, let's see if Magic's back up. Okay. I guess did I cast all my black spells? I don't think I did. They definitely, maybe. All right. Let's do this one more time. And then I might switch decks. Although, honestly, for purpose of making things easier on myself, it's probably smarter if I just play one deck per session. God damn it. It actually worked that time, and I manually turned it off. There we go. All right. This is a mid-stage game here. It would probably be really smart of me to mulligan, but let's do it. Like all of these things. I mean, this is my death loop. So if I just pull land consistently, and I'm faster than this guy can get rid of my stuff, that would be game. Add 1 mana. Okay. Gonna be playing some legendary stuff, are we? That spell can't be countered. All right, I might need to get rid of that guy. No, not right. No. Yeah. No. What the fudge is this guy all about? Until end of turn where X is... Okay. That's not great. But I don't know. Well, since I can't block it, I might as well get rid of it and take the 2 points of damage instead of letting him hit me for 3 points of damage. Is what it is. And he's got another one. Stupid. And it's got first strike. Did this one have first strike? Why does this one have first strike? These are different. They are, in fact, different. Okay. Okay. It would be really swell if I started pulling more lands right now. I don't like that. Okay. Gonna do this. Yes. For right now, that's a good idea. It does mean I'm playing this next turn, which I'm scared that he's going to get rid of that card. What is this crap? Whenever Dragon Spark Reactor or another artifact you control put a charge on the thing, sacrifice 4 of these, it deals damage equal to the number of charges on the counter to one target. So that's not good for me putting a 1/3 guy out. That is crucial to me winning the game. Okay, so I'm not putting him out. I am putting this out, mostly as just a MacGuffin. Like, come get it. Like, waste your turn hitting that instead of hitting me. Maybe. Okay, this actually would save that guy's life. So I'm going to take that and put it out. So I do have him. If he takes that damage, I will be able to save his life at least one time. Okay. There's the added bonus that I will use him to do 3 points of damage from my fountain and elixir. Oh, he's really going for that. Okay. All right, put this out. That's good. Make him bigger, which actually prolongs his life because this thing's going to need to get one more charge to do it. I'm going to get that just as a safety in case this dude does die, but I need one more land for her. I'm going to kick myself if the card after this is the land I need. Okay. Uh-huh. And what are you going to go for? Okay, I'm going to have to do this. I don't really have to. I could just lose this. But I feel like it's worth it to do this and block this nonsense. Okay. So we put this out. We do this. No. Yeah, I'll take that. Again, if the next card after this is a land and I didn't siphon this or cycle this, I'm going to be upset. But this is very helpful. I'm going to get rid of that card that is a pain in the butt right now. He's probably going to kill that thing right now, and I'm not going to do anything about it because I want to make sure Vito stays. Even though Vito could block, I don't trust that he doesn't have a card here that could... Oh my god, he's letting it go through. That's down to 11. Really? I thought... Oh, okay, because this is at the end. Bye. He might concede right now and go home crying to his mommy. It just might have to happen. Oh, now I'm going to have to split my counters because this thing could kill them both eventually. No, I'm good. Okay, still not a land. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, it is. This is a double card. This is game. Oh, except it enters tapped. All right, we're going to hold on to it and see what happens. Oh, I could play this guy too. And he just damages stuff. And that's an actual land. Oh, fuck. Thank you. Thank you very much. That, my friends, is what they call game. I don't have to attack. Oh, wait. I do have to attack for this to work. There's no way he can make all that damage, right? Oh, it doesn't matter because she does the loop too. This is game. He doesn't know this is game. Fantastic. I mean, I was going to play this guy had I not drawn that land, which I just realized I couldn't have played because he costs way more than I was calculating. So instead, I chose to win the game. Alrighty. Golf clap. I'm going to step away for just a minute, and I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So now we're just doing daily wins. I'm just trying to get my 15. When's the next one of these? 12 hours. 107 hours. All right, we'll play more of this. This is doing a lot better today than it was last night when I first implemented the changes, but I also just added one more swamp to it, which undeniably seems to have made some sort of difference, which is weird. But it is way more effective today. Okay, let's see. 2 mana is not a great start, but I do get this, so I would be able to cast that. This brings the cost down. All right, that's not terrible. And I do get this out early. 87, slightly bigger deck. What do we got here? Ley lines. The game you have. Oh, I can't cast spells on you. I don't have spells to cast on them. Okay. This out. So we play in a white-green. I expect this to be a token counter creation deck, but we'll see. This could be a very fast deck. Green gives it extra mana fast, like that one guy is already. Gonna let him get 1 or 2 more creatures out, and then we'll drop that crippling fear there. And hopefully wipe out his front line and slow down the mana aspect. If he drops anything big, I do have the Infernal Grasp to kill it immediately. Alright, that's good, that's good. No attacks. I wish this thing had haste. If I could just boop on that first turn, that'd be so nice. Alright, we get our boop. Okay. Little slow start here, but thankfully they're apparently a little slow too. I'm worried to see that he has some kind of defense spell here. No? Alright. Got our card and some life. It's perfect because that does 3 things. Does damage to him, actually 4 things. Heals or gives me some life, which retroactively does more damage, and then I get a card in my deck. This is an annoyance. I have no way of getting rid of that. This clearly confirms my suspicion that this is a token generation deck. Oh, thank you for this. Now we're going to do more damage. Oh my god, and more damage and life. Great. This is popping off. Do these things work when they have hexproof? I guess we're about to find out. That one did. That one did. Okay. Yeah, that's all working. So it's just direct spells I can't do. And I don't have any of those to do. Panda Angel, what? Hello, welcome. Oh no, my guy, no. It's an enchantment? Can't attack or block. No, I can do nothing. This doesn't give hexproof, right? That's indestructible. No. Was this a raid? Did I miss the thing that says that's a raid? Thank you, Panda. Oh no, thank you, Cribbage. But also thank you, Panda, for showing up. I miss you. And hello, Cribbage. And more. Wait, why didn't that go on screen? There we go. Damn it. Everything's so delayed today. There we go. My turn. My turn. My turn. Well, now I feel like I have to do much better. I mean, I'm already doing pretty good, but much better would be better. I'm kind of... My hands are kind of tied right now. Oh, yeah, that's right. I knew that. I did know that. Because I follow on... I'm going to say TikTok might be the one. But hi, John. How's it going, guys? How are you all doing? I don't know where in LA you're all located, but I think you're roughly both far away from where all of the fires were. So I hope everything's good in your neighborhoods. The rains have helped. Almost everything is out. We were about 4 miles away from Palisades at the most northern point. This is good. What is he at? 10? Oh. We're going to do our Shazam move. And since this is like this, and I don't really have anything that can get rid of an enchantment, we're going to save the vampire, do this, kill all of his stuff at the same time, and head off to the pub. What? All right. And I wish I could give that lifelink, but I can't. But this should do it. Okay. All right, now that I've ended the turn, I can stop paying attention. We're both safe from the fires. Okay, good. And, oh, wow. You are closer. Preemptively started, because I don't know if you know, we had a house fire back in May. I won. I mean, I was going to win next turn anyway, but woohoo! Okay. Let's go back to this and take a quick break from the game to answer chat stuff. Yeah, we had a fire back in May, so it was kind of like too soon for another like big natural disaster fire to happen, and we were like, we're going to get out of here. And we left and went to like Bakersfield for 3 days, which in retrospect, never go there. We came back and then we came back just to grab stuff because it still was like not contained at that time. And we came back, filled up both of our cars with all of the stuff that while we were at the hotel, we were like, we should have grabbed this, and this. And we spent the night at a friend out in Simi Valley. And then the next day we were like, yeah, we'll come back. John says, it got a bit smoky here, but we're okay overall. All right, good. All right, that's good to hear. Glad everyone's doing okay. I have enough friends that definitely are not. But yeah. All right. Yeah, I finally got back into streaming. I've been on sort of a break for a while. Like the whole fire thing that happened to us back in May, we relocated into an apartment where I had previously been in a house, and I had really good internet. And now we went from fiber internet to AT&T Wi-Fi or Air, AT&T Air, and it's not good. It drops like at least once a day, minimum, sometimes many times. And the speeds are just nowhere near the fiber connection. John says, I thought of you when it all started. I remember what you went through. Right on. Thanks. So yeah, I hadn't been doing a lot of streaming lately, but I'm finally trying to get back into it. I might be doing too much streaming, but we'll see. I'm also trying to find an actual job because I haven't had one of those in forever. But in lieu of that, I was like, you know what? I think I need to try and make content creation work on some scale. It's buffering. I assume you can hear me and the video is just stuttering. This is what I'm saying. My internet sucks. But okay, thanks. Good to know. Panda says, same. I feel the same. Too much streaming and need a job. Yeah. Yeah. I'm also trying to grow some of my old YouTube channels back into action to see if I can get them in the YouTube Partner Program. I have one that's in the program. It doesn't make a whole lot, and I should probably focus on just making a bunch of really good videos for that channel, but this is where my mind wants to be. John says, it's okay, it's not just me. I need a new part-time gig as well. Maybe we all need to, like, get together and figure something out. I want to start a podcast? I just ended a podcast, but that was with someone who was in Australia, and the connection issues were a big deal. We're local. We could actually get together and do something. I clicked on one of the game prompts. Dang it. No, I want no comments on the screen. I've answered everything. Man. I totally lost my train of thought, but all right. If the stream permits, I'm going to get back into a little Magic the Gathering. Obviously, keep looking at the chat. Let's get this going on. I think I was going to say, yeah, so one of the old channels that I'm trying to get back in action is my Pizza Games and Zombies YouTube channel, which is PGZ Cast, which is what I'm going to take all of these Magic the Gathering game bouts and clip out and put them on there. Because back in the day, I did a board games podcast with a few of my friends, and we had a ton of people on it, like Matt Mercer before Critical Role existed, Marisha Ray, and Bria Grant from the show Heroes, who's now a horror director. We had all these people come on, play games with us. And I was like, I miss really doing those. Anyway, John says, let's DM. Should at least get a game in or something. Yeah, for sure. That would be cool. Yeah, I've been meaning to go to... what is that place called? Games and Grounds? Like, I think I've been there twice, maybe 3 times. But it's been several months since I've been there recently. So, like, I'll have to go back there. I don't know if you guys ever make it out that far. I think that's pretty far from you, if I have any recollection of vaguely where you all live. All right. Let's get in on this. I think I'm going to switch it up and go to this deck. Right on, Panda. Yeah, let's make something happen. I actually have a game that I've been building with my kids. I mean, I've been building it, and then my kids are like play testing it primarily, but occasionally they come up with ideas. So at some point, I'd love to have some input. Now, granted, it is for kids, but I think it's pretty cool. Whoops, I hit the wrong button, and this is the button I meant to hit. Okay. Yeah, that's a good start. So this is the mono white deck that my friend Insomnia Doodles created, and it's a killer. It does a real good. Occasionally, I get locked into a head-to-head with someone, primarily angel token counter creation decks, and that game goes on too long. I think I've won this one already, or my internet has dropped. Oh, okay. We're going. We're doing things. Let's go. All right, Cleric class. This is primarily a counter creation deck. Panda says, you should go playtest. Go to Playtest LA at Geeky Tees. I know nothing about that. Do I want to get this guy out? Yeah, I'm going to hold off. This is a green. Okay. All right, John, thanks for hanging out. And yeah, let's be in touch. And I'm glad that you're all safe as well. I don't know why I'm yelling. All right. Do this. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do this. This is the move. I should have done this last turn, but I was reading chat. Okay, this makes more sense. That'll give me my 4th land. I can get this out. I can proc those. Although, now that I have this, whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 white human soldier. Okay, so we're doing token creation, possibly counter things as well. I cannot kill him yet, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to grab my next land. Okay. Can I play this land? Yes. Then I can get my cleric class leveling up to me getting counters, because he's going to start getting a lot of stuff fast and bigger, apparently. What does that do? No bueno, but also I have a lot of health. Okay. That's cool. Good to know. Let's do... Yeah, let's do this. We'll do a no attack. We'll bring this in. That's going to give me more life, and I'll get another card. I think I'm going to grab a safety provision of destroying everything, or just one big thing, which also gave me 3 life in that. And now next turn, unless I need to destroy things, I will start to level that up. And that's a lot of damage, but it doesn't take me under 20, so I am not going to block. Good there. Oh, sweet. Okay. Okay. I wish I had just a little more land. So I think what I'm going to do is this. And put out another one of these. Grab the land thing. Because I really do need to activate the level up on that. But I'm back to 30-something at this point. He can attack me with all the stuff he wants. I'm doing fine. Okay. Wasn't I at 36 last turn? I gained back all of those points. He's going to do more damage this turn, but that's fine. I am tempted to block with this, but for right now, a 12. I'm good. Yeah, okay. What was it? What was that? 14 points? Okay. I really do want to start doing this because he is going to start hurting me. Having that extra land would be great. Oh, I have 2 of those in my hand? Okay, I'm getting serious. I might... I don't have the land to kill one of those things, but I might need to do that. Although I will have the land. I think next turn I definitely need to do this and maybe cast this guy. And that'll be the thing that I start redoing every turn. Looks like... Oh, man, he has so many cards in his hand. What the hell? Okay. I am back to 33. So I am just going to take all this damage again. He's going to do more this turn, but that's okay. All right. Oh, perfect. We got a land. I wish this dude had an artifact out that I could destroy. Okay. I could do that. I think I'm going to do this guy, which gives me life. I'm almost scared to put all my counters on her in case I lose her, so I think I might make one of these other guys, or ladies, it looks like, bigger instead. Okay, but this is good. Next turn I think I can actually destroy something crucial on his side. Or their side, but it's a little guy. No attacks, and I'm at 31, so this is going to take me kind of far down. But actually... I forgot. I get to do this and gain more life. 2 from him, 1 from her, 3 from the things. I'm once again over 36. Now I'm at 40. I've gained even more life. I don't think I even need to worry about blocking. The minute okay, which one of these is the one I need to get? Okay, this one is the token creation one. This one, at the beginning of your combat, if you control 3 or more creatures get +1. That seems like a lot. That guy's going to be problematic, but we'll get there when we get there. He's not even gaining life, so I don't think that's doing much. Ooh, he stopped attacking. Okay. I'm going to get rid of, I think, this guy. I forgot it gives him a card, but that is okay. It's getting serious. I'm going to have to start doing math on how much he actually has right now. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is first strike? Okay. Okay. All right, I'm going to bring out... We're going to start doing this. Do I have anything in here other than that? No. And we're going to bring out her. Okay. Start getting even more stuff. Kinda wish I could get my 4th cleric class. I kinda wish I had this one other card in here. We'll bring her up to snuff. Now, the only thing that is kind of holding me back right now is I'm not drawing cards fast enough. And here's a question. How come there's no... He has no discarded cards? Is that right? Am I missing something about that deck? Or has he just not lost any cards? They've all gone into play. That's highly suspicious. Right? What? All right. I'm at 70. Feel free to attack, man. This deck is so good. Oh, I meant to plug this phone in, but I guess I didn't. What's that? What is that? This is a thing for you to attack? You're not going to get to. Whenever envision put a 1/1 counter at the beginning of your end step. What? Is he just going to get more and more counters? Yeah, I'm not going to let you have that. I mean, I don't know how you think you're going to get to that. Wait. Cancel. That's not an enchantment? I can't get rid of that? Well, when it becomes a creature, I can. Okay, I guess I do this. Good thing about this is I get all that pesky land out of my deck. So I just draw cards. The irony here is that these aren't even the good cards to level up. Yes, Inara. No, don't do that. That's the microphone. You're making horrible noises. Stop. Don't do that. Okay, I got to remath the math on this. That's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 21, 24? Okay, it looks like he has 24. Three of which are first strike, which doesn't really do me anything. So not this next turn, but the turn after it, I could probably start attacking with that. 26, 27. Thank you. Keep putting things out. It just makes me a lot bigger. I actually might be able to attack next turn if you keep putting stuff out. Those went up in value. That got... What gave that more stuff? This guy? Now that is what I call a game changer. He's going to come out as a 2/2. I'm going to see if I can't get him all the way up to indestructible right away. I think I can. I can't do the math right now. But at least by the end of my turn, he will be, when I get my teleportation circle. This might be it. Other creatures get then. If you would gain life, that life plus one more. This guy has quit. And that is why this is the best deck. Alrighty then. Anara, you're in the way of my buttons. You can't be there, dude. I just realized that somehow this has put on the old overlay. Well, shuz. Shell's belt. Knock it off. Oh, I know what I did to do that. It was the... I know. Okay. It's 1:47. I don't think I can play anymore today, because I am going to have to go pick the girls up from school in a little bit. I think the stream has basically wound itself out. If you're out there still, let me know. Leave a shout. Otherwise, I'm going to bounce right now. Oh, I did this off screen, but I got a card called Form of Posse. Form of Posse. It's a red-white, and I don't play that. Okay. Okie doke. Yeah, I'm going to call it. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I should be back tomorrow, somewhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think tomorrow, what is tomorrow? It's Wednesday. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, as always, wherever you see this, please follow me. Give me a like, comment wherever you can if it's a video version of this or whatnot. And if you haven't already, subscribe to me over on YouTube, youtube.com/SamProof. I'm really trying to get that channel back in some form of activity and life. And have a great day. And yeah.